Yeah, I pretty much don't do interviews anymore, and the only reason I consented was because I thought it was my big complaint is that we never talk about art in interviews. It's always talking about celebrity culture, gossip, what's it like to be on the road, crap, junk, shit, bullshit.
And I piece of the game. Even now I know not supposed to show all my cool and cold like don't show. Despite all my rage, I am still just a regular kid.
Toller Musiker, sehr interessanter Mensch. Er liebt das Risiko und irgendwie schafft er es, das dann auch noch richtig in positive Ergebnisse umzusetzen. Ja, da hat er ein Gespür für. Und das ist eigentlich auch genau mein Ding. In dem Punkt sind wir uns extrem ähnlich.
I saw the Scorpions in 1984 in Chicago, and I have all their albums, and I mean, I really am a big fan. But what makes Uli fascinating is that he walked away from a very big band and went and had this very artistic solo career, which has been very eclectic and very distinct and unique. And rather than fade into obscurity, his legend as a guitar player has grown, and Uli's easily one of the top, 5 guitar players in the world.
Dann hat er mir jetzt auch letztes Jahr seine neue CD gegeben von Smashing Pumpkins und da habe ich dann gemerkt, er hat dann noch mal richtig einen drüber gelegt und das fand ich schon sehr beeindruckend. Das ist eine ganz andere Musikrichtung, war mir erstmal total fremd, aber ich habe es dann schon, ich habe es begriffen.
And what I choose is my choice. What's the girl supposed to do?
Morgen werden wir noch mal hier in Hamburg in der Colorline Arena zusammen was machen. Da hat er dann aber jetzt extra einen Song von Scorpions vorbereitet. Einen ganz alten Song, den ich auch schon seit 30 Jahren nicht mehr gespielt habe. Aber er sagt, er hat ein vollkommen neues Arrangement gemacht. Ich gehe schon davon aus, dass wir einen interessanten Abend verleben werden. Sir. How are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is my camera crew.
Okay, all right. Pleased to meet you guys.
But you have a coat? Aren't you cold?
I have a coat when we go outside.
See what I mean?
So, yeah. Oh, oh no. I wondered how they did it.
How's your album? Did you finish yet?
Not finished, but I'm now approaching the finishing line. You know, in the beginning, in your mind, it's like endless and vast. And then you have to decide, okay, this is the final version, but there could be so many different versions.
Yeah.
And
then you go on tour and you think, oh, I could have,
Exactly, and on tour it takes on a life of its own, and sometimes you get, a solution that you didn't have initially, and the song actually becomes better. Next month I'll start mixing, and on one hand I like it, but on the other hand I hate it. The sound that could be out there is much better than the sound that people are getting. There's still 16-bit CDs, which is kind of
now with the
Stone Age.
Oh, even with the iPod, there's been such a reduction and the thing is people are so used to the digital, the crappy digital sound that now if something doesn't have that hard edge to it, they think it sounds
You've gone back to analog with your album. doing it all really like the old way.
But at one point there was a consumer market that wanted the highest level of fidelity, and that market is so small
It's gone.
they don't have any power anymore.
You're absolutely
Everything
right.
is driven by the commerce of how it's going to connect to a cell phone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I mean, I have to admit, I've got a new cell phone now, and it does play back in not an MP3 file, but another file. And I took my good headphones, and I was actually surprised it sounded pretty good.
Really?
You always have these strange water bottles, huh?
Yeah. Well, because we're trying not to drink with plastic. Because everyone's getting plastic poisoning.
It's everywhere. The plastic's everywhere. This is like a Kunsthalle. Look at it. Oh, that's what I call an elevator.
We worked up an arrangement of Robot Man where we put in this thing at the end for you to solo over. So, sort of like
Absolutely cool.
It's funny because the words are, you know, crave communication.
Sean.
See me, this is my life in the crazy Robot Man reservation. The crazy Robot Man reservation. I was like, what the fuck lyrics are
You
these?
know, Klaus did these things,
Yeah, right.
you know, and he always used to sing communication. Oh, it's a painting?
It almost looks